Hello, this is Joe with Valley Marine, and we're going to go through a video walk-around series here over the next couple of weeks. And we're going to start off with this 2020-2025 Impact XS. This particular boat is one of our demo models. We put a couple of boats together every year to be able to show people that are interested in different electronics packages what they can actually do. So on this boat here, you're going to notice some differences for the 2020 model year. Number one, they went to the consoles are now black instead of the gray color. They also have new graphics across the sides, and they moved the Lund emblem towards the rear of the boat, so it looks really good back there. But today we're going to start up here at the front of the boat. First thing you'll notice is that it's sitting on a galvanized trailer. This is the custom trailer, so this is the top of the line trailer you can order from Lund. Whenever you look at the custom trailers, you're going to get a couple of extra options. Number one is going to be the spare tire. Number two is going to be the custom wheels. Number three is the diamond plate fenders, and number four is the actual side guides for getting this boat onto the trailer a lot easier. Here up at the bow, we have a Minn Kota Ulterra. The Ulterra has the automatic deploy feature, and you're going to be able to see that later in this video. This is actually a link system. You can take a Minn Kota bow mount and you can hook it up into a Humminbird fish finder GPS unit, and you can make those two pieces of equipment communicate to each other. If you want to learn more about that, please go back into some of our older videos. We do have a couple of instructional videos on just that. But what we're going to do is we're going to kind of move back here towards the back of the boat and take a look and see what we got. Again, we've got the Ulterra bow mount. You can see that we have a Humminbird 9 that's on a ram mount that's inside there, so you can swivel that around, and we'll look at that a little bit here as well too. The trailer does have a swing tongue, so that's kind of a nice option. Be able to fit it into a garage, a shop, just give you a little bit of extra room once you get inside there. So when you're looking at the Impact series of boats, these boats are set up to primarily fish. There's a lot of really good fishing equipment inside the boat. It's got a lower profile than some of the Lunds, the Crossover, the Tyee. That way you're closer to the action, a little bit closer to the water, so that getting those fish is going to be a lot easier. And there's going to be a decent amount of room up here in the bow area on this boat as well too. So if you have a couple of guys that are going to be doing some casting, you're really far away from each other, and everybody has a really comfortable platform to work on. As we move back on the boat, you'll notice again that we have the consoles here. They went to a black color. The canvas packages went black as well too. That's a 2020 feature, and it looks really nice, really sharp, and you'll see that in some of our videos here over the next couple of weeks. Continuing moving down the back, there's that new bold graphics package that we discussed. 2020 Impacts XS, like we talked about. In this particular boat, we ordered in with the raised chrome emblem with the black portion inside there, just to really make this boat pop a little bit on here. Again, we've got the diamond fender plates here, custom wheels, and then we also have the side guides for trailering this boat. So next we're going to move around to the back of the boat and show you some of the stuff back there. So here we are at the transom of the 2025 Impact XS, and there's a couple of things that I want to point out on this particular boat. Number one, we've got the 200 Pro XS motor on this guy. That is the V8 motor that they make in a 200 horsepower package. In the 200 horsepower, there are two options. You can go with the standard 200 horsepower from Mercury, which is a V6, but we decided to go with the upgrade on this boat, which is the Pro XS. This is the V8 motor, and this one's also the DTS motor, which is digital throttle and steer and shift on this particular one. Across the back here too, you're going to notice one of our transom boards. We put that on all of our boats. That way, if you decide to change your electronics down the line, you don't have to constantly drill holes into the transom of the boat. You could just utilize that transom board and be able to get things in nice and easy. And this one here is actually equipped with the total scan transducer. There is a TI9 up at the bow of the boat here, excuse me, at the helm of the boat. So that is what you're going to be reading off of the fish finder at the console. You have your second fish finder up in the front. That's reading off the transducer on the Minn Kota, but this transducer is your main transducer for your Helm fish finder GPS unit there. One really nice feature about this boat is it does have a telescopic ladder for boarding in and out of the boat. As you can see there, really good access in and out of the boat, right up across the back, able to grab yourself and pull yourself right in. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to get inside this boat. So now we're inside the 2025 Impact XS and we're taking a look at the Helm here. So a lot of things that you're going to notice going on here. Again, we've got the Lowrance Fish Finder GPS unit, 9-inch screen, so you're able to see that throughout the boat. You've also got a tilt steering wheel on this boat, and you've got an MP3 player over here off to the starboard side. One of the really nice options that I like on this unit is if you get underneath here, we put the under console drawers, both port and starboard on this boat, and we'll be able to take a look at that in a little bit. You've got your, again, DTS controls for your Mercury here, and over on the passenger side helm, you've got the drawer down below, and you've also got a lockable glove compartment here. Really nice deep space as far as the glove compartment goes, so you can fit a lot of your equipment anytime you're out fishing. One of the best features on the Impacts are your step-up platform getting into the bow area. You're going to have a lot of room for fishing up there. All Impacts come with 2 live wells. There's going to be one in the transom, and there's going to be one up in the bow area. But one of the really nice features on this boat is an in-floor lockable rod storage, which you'll see right here. Double gas assist shock. You can get a lot of fishing poles inside there. Your battery charger for the bow mounts in there, as well as the batteries. And the batteries are actually in a little compartment here. And you don't even notice that they're there unless you absolutely need to get to them. So fit all your rods inside here. Batteries are completely concealed, and your charger's right down here in the front of that compartment. Again, it's got the platform fishing deck up on the front is what we like to call it. Step up onto the fishing deck and puts us up in the bow of the boat. Like I mentioned before, a lot of space up here for doing any type of fishing. You do have a live well off to the starboard side here. You've also got a storage compartment that's forward. We've got our foot control pedal for our Ulterra inside there. And on this side, this is probably the largest compartment inside the boat. As you can see, we have our travel cover in there. Nice place for that. Anytime you're going out on the water, have a place to store that as well too. And once again, up in the bow area, we've got the Ulterra Minn Kota here, and it's linked up to this Helix 9 Humminbird fish finder. So now we're looking towards the transom of the 2025 Impact XS, and you're going to notice that this boat comes with the 4 pedestal seats inside here. On this one, we do have the air ride upgrades, so you do have some adjustments as far as how high you're sitting off of the floor of the boat. The other really nice feature on the XS models of the Impact is you get 2 integrated rear jump seats. You've got one to the port there, and you have another one to the starboard. So you can actually fit 6 people inside this cockpit and be able to run down the water. One of the really nice things about the Lunds is these seats are all removable. 3 of them, except for the driver's seat, that's the only one that's stationary. And there are some areas where you could put these seats if you decided to pull it off. One's up in the bow, you saw that earlier, and there's a second one that's back here on the transom of the boat. So you can actually put a seat back here, a seat up in the front, and still have plenty of seating for 4 inside the boat. Again, 2 live wells on board. We looked at the one in the front of the boat, and this is our second one here in the transom. This one's probably the largest live well on the boat. Lots of room inside there, be able to store a lot of fish. Just really nice design, really nice ergonomics of this boat. They think about everything on the Impacts. In fact, this boat actually has what they call the sun top, which snaps to the front of the windshield and covers both the driver and passenger seat, and it has its own little hidden area down here. So it's nice and tucked away off of the floor. You really don't even know it's there unless you need it. Again, this is the 2020 Impact 2025 XS. Thanks.